This is Bonanza Peak, which at 9,508 feet is Washington's sixth tallest mountain, only behind the volcanoes. That makes it a Smoot, a Bulger, and a county high point, so a lot of people want to climb this one. This year, access through Holden Village, which makes for a nice 6-mile approach, is out due to storm damage. That means we are trying to climb it coming over Spider Gap, a 30-mile approach. It's going to be a slog, but on the other hand, we get to visit Washington bucket list backpacker locations. That just gets us to the climbing. From there, we have this Merry Green Glacier with a bergschrund and a steep snow finish, which gets us to the base of a 900-foot Class 4 rock climb. Bonanza is an absolute classic Washington climb for a reason. It's also a big, scary, dangerous mountain. I'm setting out to climb it, meeting a fellow PNW peak bagger at a campsite up ahead. And I'm back at Atkinson Campground, hiking up to Phelps Creek Trailhead. This is what I did 2 weeks ago to climb Fern, Maud, and Jack. So I'm kind of caught in tape loop here with a long road walk and then an approach up Phelps Creek. I'm doing this over 5 days. It's gonna be a big trip. If we're lucky, we'll have time to tag both Martin Peak. We'll see, a lot depends on how things feel, how things go in conditions, but if anything like Fern, should be great. I'm here at Spider Meadows, looking to climb my way towards Spider Gap. I've heard Spider Gap is its own backpacking destination by itself. And my goodness, the meadows are beautiful, the weather's awesome. Couldn't be a better day. This is where we start gaining elevation to get to Spider Gap. It's gonna be pretty steep for a while, but then yield to a really nice snow ramp. With me is Will, who I met hiking in. He's doing his own thing. Will, what's your plan?
Yeah, what's up? I'm doing the Spider Gap Buck Creek Pass loop. It's about 40 miles and it's tough, but we're doing it.
Will just moved here from Mississippi 2 weeks ago.
Holy crap.
It's incredible, huh?
Wow. Unreal.
It's crampon time. Spider Gap up there. How does this compare to the glacial benches in Mississippi?
Yeah, this is more snow than the whole state of Mississippi's gotten in its entire history.
Almost there, 7,000 feet. And then that's the high point for the day. Downhill 1,000 feet to Upper Lyman Lakes for camp. Baked out by a false saddle. That is Spider Gap up there. Neat.
This is probably the most beautiful thing I think I've ever seen.
I know.
This is
Where the clouds are breaking on those mountains. Yeah, how blue those lakes are.
It doesn't feel real.
All right, well, a lot of fun going to Spider Gap, man.
Oh yeah, bro.
Great company.
Yeah, likewise, dude. I'm really glad I bumped into you.
Yeah, always fun going out with people. Looks like an easy snow descent down to the lakes. Any larch lovers out there? There's a ton in Lyman Lakes. So many larches! Holy cow! Just an unbelievable number of larches over there. I'm here at a campsite at Upper Lyman Lakes. This place is bug infested. Buzz, buzz, buzz. But I came prepared. I have a woven shirt that the bugs can't get through. They can't get through my pants. And I've got a bug net. The physical barrier is the best way through bugs, in my opinion. Pretty nice campsite. Like, seriously, this campsite is insanely nice. Ringed by awesome mountains that are over 8,000 feet tall and the turquoise color of the Lyman Lakes. Step inside my life of luxury. Oh yeah. First look at Bonanza. We're gonna swing past Lower Lyman Lakes and then 8 miles to a low point of 3,400 feet by Holden Village. Then we gain 2,800 feet to Holden Pass. I met up with my Bonanza climbing partner, John, who's from Oregon. John, how's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good, good. What a morning. He climbed Furnow and Seven Finger Jack on the way in. That's why we met up at the end of my first day. Trail is pretty overgrown. This is Heart Lake. Good old grouse. Follow it up the mountain if we have to. Well, here's a snarl. Ah, the joys of being the first party on a trail for the year. There was a blowdown in there that was really snarled, and I kind of just put my gloves on and started cracking twigs, breaking branches to clear away. There, we're looking at the base of the climbing route. It has a decent enough boot pack. 600 feet left. Definitely starting to feel it. Holden Pass, we finally made it. All right, just settling into camp for the night before we wake up and climb Bonanza. I'm a little bit nervous. It's a really, big, daunting looking mountain, and the climbing has some real challenges. First one being the waterfall slabs to then get onto the glacier. The glacier, we follow a long ramp up and left, curl around a bergschrund and go up and right. And then from there we enter the last challenge, 900 feet of class 4 climbing on sometimes loose and definitely exposed rock. People say zigzag the ledges. So all I can do is, look forward to tomorrow, give it our best shot. Should be a fun climb. "6:20 and we are setting off." Hit snooze when I woke up at 5 and it was 32 degrees at camp, because I think I want the glacier to soften up a little bit before we get to it. Looking at the waterfall slabs. Gotta put the thinking cap on here. This should be a good route, but you gotta find it. Supposedly there's a class 3 line through this. The old high dagger butt scooch. Well, we made it up to the waterfall slabs. Now we're getting on the glacier. Crampons, axe, and rope. Slabs weren't too bad. They felt like kind of challenging class 3. A little bit of water to worry about, but could mostly find good holds. 1,200 feet to the corner at the upper left. Then we curl right, go up as long as the snow feels safe, and we can get on the rock. All right, roped up and this is awesome! Great snow conditions. Not a place to dilly-dally. I think this is the bergschrund right here. Open on the left, open on the right. Dead center's the way to go. Gotta say, I'm a little bit nervous for this one, but maybe it'll be easy once we're in it. This crack is our pick it up. Nice steep slope above the bergschrund. Definitely no fall terrain. Be careful here, I don't really know how muddied out it is.
Nice.
All right, nice work.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's scramble time. Holy cow. Guess we should cross to the other side. Thanks to Ian Waters' video, I know that come up here and poof, easy crossover. Thanks, Ian. All right, now we're cooking. Bonanza! Oh yeah. Oh my god. We're on the summit of Bonanza Peak. What a summit. From the 30-mile approach to the glacier to the snow ramp across the steep snow, little moat, and then the hardest rock climbing was for sure at the very start. There were a couple 5th class moves in there because I think the snow was covering the standard ledge routes. Lyman Lakes down there.
All right.
Have to be on our full alert every step of this mountain. You know, there's a lot of hands and feet down climbing pretty fast. It's time to start the rappels. This part gets harder. We did a single 28-meter rappel that got us through the hard stuff. We thought we needed a second anchor, so I was a little bit frustrated when I couldn't find it. But it turns out the down climbing was totally fine from where we landed. This snow ramp is freaking awesome. Oh, feels good to get off the glacier. One more little mini crux to go, and that's the waterfall slab descent. But I think we just down climb it. Wow, now that we're finally on trail going out of camp, finally starting to feel it. We climbed Bonanza. I can feel relief and excitement. Holy cow, that was an incredible journey. It's been a goal mountain ever since I settled on the Smoots, and it's number 97 for me. Just thrilled to have done it. What a daunting mountain, but then everything worked out so well. We are heading up the 8,500 foot Martin Peak, one of Washington's top 100. It's only like a mile or so and 2,200 feet up from camp, but we'll have some class 4 climbing. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe Martin Peak is just the Bonanza pregame show. Lots of chaws. Just keeps going. This is the summit of Martin Peak, Washington's top 100 mountain. I'm not sure where, but it's 8,500 feet tall. So it's on the Bulger list. I gotta be honest, this was an awful ascent. Terrible rock, endless scrambling around gullies. Wouldn't recommend Martin Peak. It's our last day at Holden Pass. Sad to say goodbye. The roar of these waterfalls cascading down thousands of feet below the Mary Green Glacier. Definitely something I'll miss. All these larches. Wow. Oh, grouselings. Day 4, we've been going for about 4 hours, made it to Heart Lake. We're trying to make it to at least Spider Meadows. And as beautiful as this weather is, it's just really hot. We'll make it though. It'll just be a bit of a mental effort. If you made it this far, would you consider subscribing and liking this video? Look how many ferns I have to fight through just to make a single one of these. There's nowhere I'd rather be than Washington in July. Look at these views. Alright, I'm at the final ascent out of Lyman Lakes Basin up to Spider Gap. Pretty tired, but we'll make it. Crampons on. 500 feet to go to the pass. Will these mosquitoes follow me? Spider Gap. Cool place. And the best part, it's all downhill from here. Larch Knob is a pretty cool place. Spider Meadows down there. That'll be my camp tonight. Walking through Spider Meadows as the sun goes down. What a way to end a great trip.
Let the boys hit the floor. Let the boys hit the floor. Boys hit the floor.